What's up, you guys? My name is Ryan, and in this video I want to walk with you through the technical stock analysis for Carnival Cruise Lines. After we take some time to analyze the stock, it should provide us a good understanding if it has the potential to rebound after it's been hit very hard with the coronavirus. We'll take a look at the stock's investment potential on both a long and short-term basis. But before we take a look at the chart, please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content so I can continue making it in the future. Let's get right in and see what we can expect from Carnival coming forward. First, taking a look at Carnival's one-day chart, we can see since it was at its high at the beginning of June, it's kind of decreased with kind of a small rebound at the beginning of September. However, it's kind of decreasing again, but it's back to the upward trend, which is a good sign. This is primarily because of the stimulus bills that are anticipated to be passed pretty soon. I went ahead and marked some key levels of support and resistance. So as you can see, big key strong support here is at $13. We also have one just above that at about 13.5. We also have some resistances. The first one here is at 16.5. Then we have it about 18.9. And then the other ones are quite high. So I don't suspect we're going to be able to get to these levels anytime soon, but they're here. Some other key indicators is the stochastic. So we're almost approaching the overbought area, even though it's not even going that high right now. It kind of rebounded from about low $13 to now it's almost mid 15s. However, it kind of went from the bottom of the oversold area to almost entering the overbought. So this is kind of a bad sign, considering we would like to see a much higher price increase with this amount of stochastic increase. So that might just mean that we might see a decrease in the stock price here soon if it actually approaches this overbought and then reverses back down. Another key point is we're going to see this long-term moving average. So this will be one key support going into the months ahead. I think we probably won't see any big changes with this for at least 1 or 2 more months before it kind of gets down to the level. But this should act as a resistance going forward. However, because it'll try to get over this point, and some long-term investors are going to place their sell orders right at this 200-day moving average. Going forward. So that's one other point to consider. The last two tools we can use is a Fibonacci regression and Fibonacci time series. So let's do those here on this last kind of dip that we've seen. So swing high to swing low and propagate these numbers. We see some different values than what we actually had used here. So I'm going to switch color just to differentiate. So we do have some extra lines of support and resistance. So 16.2 would be the next one that we'd potentially see, with some other ones at 15.5. Oh, that would actually be 15.5 being a resistance. That's probably what we're seeing right now. Above that, yeah, 16.2, and the other ones that we propagated. We actually have some more supports here at 14.6 that we can actually see too. So some additional information here. Now we can remove this. And then we can actually do the time series also. So we do the Fibonacci time series, we just duplicate it the same way. We can do it here. So I'll mark that too to differentiate. So based on this, we can actually see that we're going to potentially see something around the 6th of October, and then at the end of October too, potentially could be some events that occur based off of the time ratio from the Fibonacci. So these two dates are kind of key points to look out for and to kind of keep an eye on. So I think long-term, Carnival and the cruise line industry will rebound. It only is how long is that going to take. And I think with this week, there was some news that potentially the CDC will extend the travel ban. That might be a negative it will be a negative impact on the stock prices. However, they did try to actively give better guidelines for cruising. And so with that, potentially they might not extend the ban, or they might not extend it as long as they're anticipating. And so that will be a key indicator moving forward. So it'll just be another point to look out for. With that, I think it could be a risky investment here. It's going to be a high reward considering this stock was trading almost at 3 or 4 times multiple prior to the coronavirus. And so at these levels, I think if you can get it below 15 or in mid $14 levels, I think you're pretty safe. It's one of those they'll have to keep an eye on and keep watching the news based on new updates that occur. So good luck. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of content, please like and subscribe so we can continue making it for you guys. If you have a question or want me to take a look at a specific stock, please leave it in the comments below.